I'm speaking to Kelly Cathcart from the UON Counselling Services. What sort of issues do people most often come to you with?
Around this time, it's usually around exam anxiety and stress, and feeling really overwhelmed with the number of assessments and things that are due all at once. Like this morning, I saw a student who had 4 assessments to complete in the last week, and so naturally, the anxiety levels are a little higher. So usually, what we're trying to do with students at this time is first of all give them some basic strategies on just breathing and how to relax. So we might be using some mindfulness work with them as well, but also we're doing some work around how to best prepare for exams as well. So some time management, some prioritising there as well, and some action planning in that way.
With letting go of good coping strategies, obviously it is quite difficult to keep on to them when you've got so much on your plate. What are a few little things that you can do just to make sure that you don't go completely off the rails?
I think one of the first good things to do is when you are studying is to remember to take regular breaks. So that would be one of them. The other would be don't say no to every social thing. Make sure you've got at least one day of the week where you've got 3 or 4 hours that you can have a chunk out and go hang out with friends or go to the beach and relax. Making sure you're still getting some of those good things, because you can spend a lot of time studying and it won't make a difference to your outcome if it's not quality time. So you're better off taking 3 or 4 hours gap, and you'll feel much better about things and you'll be more effective in how you're studying that way as well. So getting a balance and trying to take those regular breaks would be the 2 big things I'd suggest at this time of the year for students.
Wow. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I guess for students on campus, like a lot of people think coming into counselling we're all about helping people with depression and anxiety or those things as well, but we're also looking at helping students around being a successful student. So time management, how to prioritise, those sort of things as well. So it doesn't have to be coming in to see a counsellor around mental health. It can be around coming in to see a counsellor around being a successful student here on campus as well.
Fantastic. And I guess there would be a lot of stigma associated with the counselling services. Do you find a lot of people are a little bit reticent because they do associate it with, the bigger mental health issues rather than, just looking after themselves?
I think some of that, definitely, but some are probably desperate enough, or they get themselves in a situation where they're desperate enough, and we'd like to avoid them getting desperate because you can do far better work with somebody. Having the online services actually gets us around that point as well, so students don't have to come in, they can just be online. It gives them some anonymity there and a bit of protection from stigma, so that's one way we're trying to address that. And the other way is by us getting around on campus as well to different events. So you might see us at Stress Less Week, or we're at Purple and that way as well. So people can see that we're actually people as well.
Well, fantastic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm speaking